You guys are good to go.
Okay, thank you. The Architecture Review Board of the Town of Southampton will now come to order. Welcome to the October 21st, 2025 meeting. Ms. Keys, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Please.
Yes. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Ms. Keys. Mr. Burke, would you act as our secretary for this meeting?
Sure, will do.
And perform the roll call?
Yes, Chairman Jankowski is absent.
Yep,
Vice Chair Rumpf,
yep.
Mr. Wright is absent. I am here. Ms. Keys?
Yeah.
Mr. Taglavia is absent. Mr. Hallinan? Present. Is present. With the 4 members, we have a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Next on the agenda, the minutes from the last meeting. Have everyone had a chance to review them? And if there are any issues or errors or omissions, please let us know. Yep. Motion?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Anyone have any other business besides the agenda that they would like to discuss or bring before the board at this point? Okay.
No.
So let's proceed with the agenda. The first on the agenda is Glamour Nail Salon, wall salon, sign. Is anyone here for that? Any applicant or on Zoom or?
I think Mike Charrier, he might be on Zoom.
Okay. Kevin, you have anybody on Zoom for this?
I have no hands up.
Okay. Shall we move it to the next meeting's agenda?
Yeah, we can second call that.
Yeah, okay. So let's move to 540 Montauk Highway, and I think we have the applicant here. Would you come and join us here at the table, please, and state your name and affiliation? Yep, you can sit right here. We don't bite. It's okay, it's okay. So just state your name and your affiliation.
John Ovanessian, and I'm the owner.
Okay, great, great. So we'll start with the Lavender by the Sea wall sign, I believe. Thank you. I'm going to ask Mr. Hallinan to be the kind of lead for the area. It's usually Mr. Jankowski.
John, can you spell your last name for me, please?
O-V, like Victor, A-N-E-S-S-I-A-N.
Great, thank you. So these are all 3 structures right on Montauk Highway. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown on why you're presenting to the board today, please?
Yeah. So I purchased this property a couple years ago. Been cleaning it up a little bit. The Lavender by the Sea, they've been there before I purchased it, as well as Sakura House Restaurant. And the third one, which you guys can also talk about, is the
Little Village.
yeah, the Little Village. Where basically it's like a babysitting service
Yep.
for the kids. Before that was also another service, which was a babysitting service where they had all those plastic homes and all that out there, but we
Yeah.
cleaned that all up, made it nice, new fencing. So that, when they did a change in name, it went under new tenancy. So by default, the building department said that the signs, all 3 now need to be updated. So because of one, apparently all 3 need to be updated, so this was all brand new to me.
Okay.
So I had the architect and everybody do what they need to do for the existing signs that were already there, because we gotta get past the signs before I guess I could get the new tenancy for just that one store. The other 2 are already,
For Lavender?
no, for the other one. So the Lavender is just here for the sign.
Okay.
They're all here for just the sign right now.
Right, okay.
But
Are there any changes to the current structure of the sign? So you're basically going to
All of these
replace
are
in like kind?
Pre-existing, been there for a while. I mean, the oldest one, like I mentioned, was the Socorro House from 1997.
Okay,
I understand it, from what I understand, the backboard is longer than what I guess would be permitted at this point.
okay,
Because things have changed over the years, but it's been there from 1997.
okay. Do you have colors that you're using?
They're all the exact same colors that were off the,
So you're just kind of looking for a rubber stamp here to
that's
get this
basically what I'm
approved for
told
the
I'm looking
signs?
for, yeah, from the
Okay.
building department.
Can you pull up the other two properties?
The other two signs?
The other two signs, yeah.
I mean, that one is, like I said before, is so old, it
Yeah.
looks green, but I have pictures where I literally my thumb on it, and you could see the blue that's in the original application for it. That's how old it's been up there.
Okay, and how about the Little Village, please?
And everybody says I'm supposed to have the tenants be doing this, but it's my obligation.
I mean, Mr. Chair, I don't have any issues with, updating the signs
Right.
as we've been presented with.
I just, Kelly, I have a question. Is it, it was said that these signs don't meet the present code? What does that mean for us?
The building department shouldn't be referring it if they don't meet the present code.
Right,
If they have some pre-existing, status, then the building department needs to let us know that. Otherwise, they need to be updated to meet the current code.
that's my thought, so I don't know what that means. I'm not trying to be, I'm just hoping that, because if they don't meet present code, to me, we can't approve them.
No, fortunately not.
So I don't know what that means, and whether we need to get clarification from the building department on that.
We do, because,
Who's the sign inspector? Can we get them up here today?
want me to see if Marge is here?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great if we could, and if we can answer that now, I just don't wanna, I don't wanna create more issues than we already.
Right, because you had mentioned the backboard,
Oh, it's just
or,
exactly, that's been there. Like I said, I mean, to pull it off is gonna do more harm than anything.
yeah.
No different than, I guess, me painting the facade itself.
So I think, I mean, is it because of the lighting and the actual numbers on the signs? Is there an obvious number of the sign, like a street number there somewhere? I can't see it from here.
This one does, it has.
That one does. But maybe they want that in all of them, for fire and emergency kind of things, right?
Yeah, well, the address is 540 is as.
For the entire
Right,
building?
yeah,
Yeah.
so what Mrs. Keys is talking about is typically we ask that there's some identification.
There is.
Okay, and where is that?
Well, actually, on two of the signs it has, as you see there, 540A.
Right,
But on the Socorro House, it's on their door. It says
Okay.
540.
Okay.
all right.
All right.
Yeah, if you are able to scroll in, it's
And
right
is
to
there
the
any
right.
lighting?
There, you can see actually the lighting in that picture.
You can, yeah, it's
So it's
up in the
gooseneck.
soffit.
It's in the soffit.
It's up in the
I see.
soffit, so.
Okay.
Right to the right of the door, you can see it on the window
Oh, here.
frame right there.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe they want that uniform, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's up to us, but I don't have any issues with that. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
we're not creating more of an issue than there
Exactly.
is,
I know.
Great,
Oh, amazing.
great. Hi, Marge. Please come join us.
So long as I'm not on TV.
Well, you're gonna be on TV anyway, so.
The authority, you know.
Good. So, I had a question in terms of, do these signs meet the present code?
The sign code as far as the, yes, it does.
Okay, all right.
It's a
'cause-
design that I rather you guys chip in on. But yeah, as far as like the wall,
Right?
the length of the wall, the height from the ceiling and all that stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
that does, okay. We just want to make sure that, because, that's fine, that we appreciate the input. That was all we need.
That's it? Okay.
Okay, thank you. Does anybody else have any other questions for Marge?
No.
No, I don't.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you guys.
You
Yep.
too. Thanks, Mark.
So then it's just the design.
Yeah, it's just the design of it.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any other questions or thoughts on this?
My only question would be about symmetry for the three signs, as far as, to your point, you were saying it should be the tenant's responsibility perhaps if they're looking to market their business. Just to have the symmetry between the three buildings with the signs. I know with the school or the daycare, it's a little different, but at least for Sakura House and the nail salon, or Lavender by the Sea, I'm up and down this street 50 times a day, so I know the buildings well. I don't think they're obtrusive by any means. If you're just looking to refresh the signs and clean them up, I don't have any issues, but it would be nice if there was some symmetry so that the buildings kind of pull together. I know we've been trying to do some work on Montauk Highway and East Quogue to kind of revitalize and spruce up that area. So just thinking long-term, if it would be possible, to try to have the signs kind of be a little bit cohesive. Any thoughts on that, Mr. Chairman?
That, again, it's something that, they look like they're fairly cohesive, because it's always a dark background, it looks like, on the signs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, and I don't mind the different font uses and things, because they're all, that meets code, because there's three, there's no more than three, so, I don't have any issues with that at this point. Anybody else?
No, no issue.
I think if you get a new tenant in there, that they'd be expected to adhere to a
To-
similar
Right.
type of
Right.
signage or color or what.
So we need to vote on this, correct?
Yeah, probably three different ones as well.
Yes.
So let's start with the first one, the Lavender by the Sea wall sign.
Motion
All
to
in favor?
approve?
Or motion, actually, go ahead.
Second?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No, so that's carried. Okay, the next one is Sakura House wall sign. Motion?
Motion to approve?
Second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
And the third one is the Little Village wall sign. Motion?
Motion to approve, please.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
None opposed? You're all set. Thanks for your patience.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Have a good day.
Good luck. Okay, the Shade Store in Watermill. Is anybody here for that? Please join us. And again, state your name and your affiliation with the project.
Good morning. My name is Christopher Burke, no relation, and I'm the senior construction manager for the Shade Store.
Okay. Thank you.
That's better. Okay.
So I'm here to present a existing sign that we would like to refresh, adding our tenancy to the existing sign.
Okay.
We have leased a building on Warren's Nursery, which is at 689 Montauk Highway.
Yep.
I do have my design manager on the call as well via Zoom, if there's any questions, but we're simply proposing a refresh of the sign by painting the existing sign and replacing the sign panels with our tenancy name.
Okay, and is that a wood sign?
It's a wood sign,
And it will be a wood sign?
correct?
Okay. any lighting that's associated with this?
The lighting is existing, so.
And
on
it's up in that top of the sign, is that correct?
In the cavity, yes.
Okay, great. Kind of a soffit kind of thing.
So we'll actually be reducing the illumination because at night, the logos will be lit, but everything else would be dark.
Okay.
Versus the previous sign, which has like a sign sandwich board.
The only other thing that we would ask, I think, and is the actual number of the address somewhere on that for emergency services purposes?
Sure, we can add it to the building if that's helpful.
Or I think, yeah, well, but I think the sign is probably more what we'd like to see, if we could. All right, I don't know if, where that, whether it could be on kind of the side of the sign, the outboard end or the roadside end of it, horizontal, or it could be
At the
on the
bottom.
soffit,
At the bottom on the
at the
frame.
bottom?
Yeah, at the bottom in the
Trust.
Yeah, so any way that that could be done. That's all I have. Any other board members have a thought on?
I
on the
agree
sign?
with the lead, and right at the bottom is exactly where to go, and it'll help you too.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, it looks like there's some space at the bottom. Is there gonna be another tenant potentially, or?
Potentially, there's multiple buildings on the property. We're leasing just one of those buildings. So
Is there a change of use application with the planning board at this point?
it's been approved.
Okay, it's been approved.
Change of
okay.
use and change of tenancy have been approved.
Good. Anybody else have anything else?
No further questions?
Can I entertain a motion for approval with the addition of the number? With the same, I assume the same font, to match either the Warren's Nursery or the Shade Store, at the bottom of the sign?
Agreed. Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Right.
Any opposed? You're all set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Have a
your
great day.
Yep, good luck. Okay, we'll move into the substantial residential. We have on the agenda 4 Uncle Leo's Lane. Anybody here for that? Please come and join us.
Aha.
Hi there.
Good
Good morning.
Good morning. Again, please give us your names and your affiliation with the project.
Monica Vogelstein, and I'm co-owner with my
Okay.
husband Andrew.
Isn't that great?
My name is Noah Marciniak, and I am the architect for the project.
Great.
Still don't know where it is.
Kelly, do you have just the aerial?
Yeah.
Yeah, just so we get a
What I have?
sense of, in the community where
Is
this.
it?
Uncle Leo's Lane,
Yeah.
right off of Noyak Path.
Oh.
It was built in the 90s. It didn't exist previously to that.
Right.
So that's how I found it, because I didn't believe that Uncle Leo's existed. So I drove
That's
by.
cute. Uncle Leo's Lane.
Yeah.
And this is a flag lot too, so
It is.
please go ahead.
Existing structure on there, on the property right now?
Yes. Yes.
I ride my horse through your yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you ride at Pinnacle?
No, around the corner on the other side, at the Arc.
Such a great place to be.
So this is in your, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is this in your area?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ms. Keys is the lead for the area, so she'll be the one that's kind of reviewing
Let's
it.
see what you got. So you can just begin with the size and the different finishes.
So this is a new single-family residence going on the lot, in place in more or less the same location as an existing single-family residence. There is a size increase for the new building. It is roughly 6,300 square feet above ground with another 3,100 square feet in the basement, which brings us over the 7,500 square foot threshold, which is why we're here. The overall form of the building is two intersecting gable roofs that kind of intersect in a hip in the middle of the building.
Okay.
And then a third smaller gable in the form of the garage, which is an attached garage. The primary materials for the building on the exterior are Alaskan yellow cedar shingles and siding, which are both intended to be treated in such a way that they weather naturally, to weather to a light gray finish. The window frames on the building on the front of the house are a dark gray anodized finish. On the rear of the house are a
High gloss or low gloss?
low gloss.
Okay, thank you.
A champagne anodized finish on the rear of the house. And then the roof is a standing seam metal roof, a standing seam aluminum roof.
Is it low gloss?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
also
you.
low gloss. And then the primary exterior paving material is this light gray sandstone. There are exterior finished spaces that you can see on the house in the form of both patios, porches, and balconies, all relatively contained at the footprint of the house, but anywhere that there is exterior hardscape, that's this on the horizontal.
Landscape plan? Do you have a lighting plan?
There is a lighting plan that is filed in the set. If you go to the 200s,
I don't think I have the whole set. No, I just have the,
let's see here. You don't have the full drawing set
no,
from...
not the entire thing.
Okay. The exterior, so I'll answer your questions in order. As
Okay,
far as
thank you.
landscape plan, we do not have a landscape plan yet. Monica started working recently with a landscaper to recover some of the existing vegetation, but we do not have a design in place for the new landscape. As far as exterior lighting goes, the vast majority of the lighting on the exterior is in the soffits, downlights, exterior recessed downlights. And that is true for the upper balcony on the second floor, the area, on the right side of the second floor where the little figure is standing behind the guardrail, directly below them on that covered exterior space, as well as if you go under the gable in the left half of the building, the same there. There is a surface-mounted exterior light for the exit at the window to the far left in the bottom. That is a bedroom that opens out into the rear yard. There's a sconce on that wall. And on the front of the house, the exterior lighting associated with the front door is again in the soffit recessed exterior downlights.
Do you have a tennis court? Did I see in there also?
No.
Okay.
There's an existing swimming pool that is remaining.
Okay. So what about screening? Because you seem to be kind of close to your neighbors, oddly enough.
Yes.
Do you-
So do you want me
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
So all of the trees that are on the property are trees that we've planted, we've added since we've owned the home for 18 years, save 2 cherry trees that were on property when we purchased it. And we are maintaining there are 6 crepe myrtles in the backyard currently. You can see them on this drawing. I'm moving the 3 that are on the western side, sort of western side of the property, to meet the others on the top to create exactly that for my neighbor Jane Gladstone, who's at number 6 Uncle Leo's. We've known each other for years since she moved in. So in order to, because there will be more exposure of windows on that side than there is currently. Currently, they're just very small windows on that side of the house.
Yeah.
We've decided to do that, so that creates a natural screening between our properties.
Okay, good.
The house is not really changing position, we're just writing it so that it's square on the lot for a number of reasons, particularly the view, because we're adjacent to a horse farm. It's quite beautiful. And so we wanted to capture more of that light and view of the sky looking over the horse farm.
Thank you.
All of the hedging and the planting, all the plantings that are currently around the house, and if you want, I can show you, this is a little tour of my house.
From the aerial view, it looks pretty good.
All of those plants are being salvaged, save one or two that are not healthy. All of the hydrangeas, viburnum, boxwoods are all going to be stored in the back of the property and then replanted around the house again. And everything that's in the rear of the yard will stay the same, except we will add 2 specimen trees once the structure's up, so we can choose exactly where they need to go, so we can see from the inside where exactly we want to plant them.
Sure.
So where the 2 cherry trees will be removed, 2 will be replaced.
Okay.
It may not be cherry, but it will be, things that we generally have
Yep.
here that are beautiful.
Thank you. I don't see any issue with it. I would like to defer to Tim because he's the landscape guy, how he feels about that, but otherwise I think it looks good to me.
Because it's a flag lot, and you're keeping the hedging and things, there's no issues, as far as I'm concerned, so.
All right, thank you. And I have a motion to approve.
I'll second that motion.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much. Good luck on your project.
Thank you, I'll waive.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You as well. Thank you very much. The last item on the agenda is 437 North Sea, Mecox Road. Is anybody here for that or on Zoom, Kevin?
We have a hand up on Zoom.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Just give us your name and affiliation with the project, please.
My name is Brian Glasser. I'm the architect for 437 Hampton Farm Road.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank you. I can share my screen, correct?
Yeah.
Please.
All right, great. Thanks. Okay. Is it visible to everybody?
Yes, we can see it.
All right, great. So just starting off to give you a little background on the site. So our property is located roughly 390 feet north of North Sea Mecox Road. It is on the west side of Hampton Farm Road, which is a new subdivision.
Okay.
The lot is 0.886 acres, and we are proposing to build a roughly 7,900 square foot house above ground.
Okay.
So here you can see the site plan. It does conform to all the current zoning requirements. To give you a little, I know you don't care too much about the floor plans. We can go back to it if you like, but just to kind of get into the elevations, I'm going to go directly to the renderings.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the front elevation, and what we're proposing is a traditional shingle style home. The materials that we're going to be using on this project are a tapered sawn red cedar shake for the roof, left natural. We have our gutters and leaders are going to be a lead coated copper, half round gutter with a round leader. The trim is going to be a PVC product that will be painted an off-white, primed and painted like an off-white color. The windows that we're going to be using are a Marvin Ultimate product, which is also going to be a white and it's an aluminum clad. They're casement windows. The siding is going to be a red cedar perfection product that's going to, or natural wood that we're not going to stain, just let it weather naturally. The front door is going to be, it's going to have white side light windows, and the door is going to be a natural mahogany. As for the chimneys, which we can maybe see in the back a little better, any type of veneers that are, it would be a brick veneer, which we're going to go with a Danish blend product, and the caps are lead coated copper chimney flue, which goes over the, as a spark arrestor. There are a few areas where we do have, underneath the covered porches and the main entry, we are going to have recessed lighting and flush mount lights. In a few areas, particularly over the, the second floor balcony for the primary bedroom, we're going with a, a dark sky compliant wall sconce, which we have 2 here, and we also have a few of them over by the garage. We're proposing a tapered shingled column profile, which you can see on the covered porches, and also this tiny, like, smaller pergola structure, which is, connected to the pool. That's pretty much it for the materials and the description of the house.
Brian, do you have an aerial of the site existing? We just want to look at what's there and what's the landscape portion of it, if we could.
There's not much, I could show you. There's not much to really see. It's basically, it was just kind of like farmland that was all open.
Okay.
There wasn't much, my client is proposing, to provide privacy plantings, some type of evergreen hedges around, for the neighboring properties. This is one of like 12 lots.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is, if you were to, let me see if I could just pull it up on.
Oh, this is
Maybe
fine.
like an aerial on Google Earth or something.
Yep. You see here.
Mine shows a house already there.
Yes, that lot comes off
Right
of
here.
North
That's
Sea.
it right in
Yeah.
the red right there.
That's right here.
Alright.
It's
So so I think what we've typically been asking for lately is some kind of a landscape plan,
Okay.
mainly for screening and visual separation from the other lots.
Mm-hmm.
If that could be provided,
Yeah.
I think what we can do is, make a decision on the architecture with the submission of, a planting plan, that shows that kind of, visual separation from the neighbors eventually, as well as the road, just to soften the impact of the new construction.
Okay.
All right, if
That's not a
we
problem.
could, I'll defer to the other board members if they would like to see that, or I can look at it, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I just kind of brought it up to date. So this is the current property that is built.
Right.
And just to kind of show you what's currently there, it's kind of sporadic plantings. It was kind of like an open field for the most part.
Right.
So we're somewhere in this area right here.
Great.
And this is like a flag lot coming in, so. But that's not an issue.
Okay. Any other board members have any other comments at this point?
No, I think we should, is this my area?
Yeah, I think it
okay.
is.
So I don't know. So I would like to just approve on the contingency of a landscape plan reviewed by Tim.
Okay.
I agree with that, yep.
Second?
Yep.
Okay.
So Brian, what that would mean is just that you would submit it back to the building department. They'll reach out to me and I'll come in and review it. And if there are any comments, I'll get to you directly, and then so you don't have to come back and see us, and we can move forward.
All right, great, thank you.
All right?
Thanks
And I'll make sure I did hear it on the previous, presentation, and it's something that with new homes, I understand you guys want to just, you don't want someone coming in, leveling out a whole site and then just putting a house up, so I could appreciate that. It's something my client is planning on doing, so it's not an issue to provide that, and I'll try to have that document for the next, any other projects that come to you guys.
Yeah, it doesn't, we don't really, the foundation plantings, that kind of stuff, it's not in our bailiwick, but it's the screening and the separation from neighbors and stuff that we're concerned with.
Right.
Tim, what about any other broader landscape lighting around the property? Is there a plan for additional landscape lighting?
That's something that I typically shy away from.
Okay.
So whenever a client comes to me, it's like, no, we're not highlighting trees and certain specimen trees to kind of have uplighting. Just like I mentioned with my wall sconces, everything's dark sky compliant, because I know, I deal in Southampton Village, Sagaponack, East Hampton, all those villages, it's like, this is kind of the standard. I would think you guys are kind of in a similar view of that.
Yeah, I think what we rely on is the building department and code, and what the code, allows. So, that's, as long as, I know you're very well aware of it, but, so we're not gonna kind of review what that is, because those are code issues that are overseen by the building department.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
So
I have a motion,
motion to approve with Tim's landscape review.
second.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Unopposed. Thank you, Brian. Good luck with the project.
Yep, thank you.
Just gotta jump back to that one.
Goodbye.
Yep. Kevin, do we have anybody who might be online for the Glamour Nail Salon in Bridgehampton?
There's no one on Zoom.
Okay. So I guess we'll move that to the next agenda.
Yep, hold it over
Okay.
to the next one.
Do I have anybody else like to bring anything before the board? Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Kelly and Kerry. Thank you, Nick, Kevin.
Thank you.